let Prime know.
Yep, got him on mute. Watching him. Leaving on our trip at 2:30 in the morning tomorrow. So
So you're going to bed after this, or you just gonna? No,
yeah,
it's
a
only
little
8.
bit.
You'll go to bed.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm going to try to get to bed around 10. Try to get about 4 hours. Oh,
Looks like we got ZBD in here. All right, I guess they're starting to trickle in. So we haven't started yet, but welcome. This is Super Bowl 74. It is the swan song to Madden 25. We've got the Colts, we've got the Commanders, and I'm Matt. Joining me is, well, the reigning defending champion for the next, 45 minutes to an hour. Dan, how's it going?
yeah. I guess some way or another, someone's got to win this game. So, hey, you're the first champ. I was the last champ, and we're about to crown our last cycle champ here, which is a pretty interesting matchup. You've got Prime Time, who we all know, 25-time champ, and we got a newcomer, Grim. I don't think Grim started with us, but pretty early on. I think he joined us maybe week or season 3 or maybe around 3. So he's been with us for a while. He's built a incredible team, and I think we're going to have a good matchup here.
Yeah, he took over for Torque, if I remember right, which Torque, a good guy, but was not able to stay around very long. But yeah, this is a good matchup. Grim's first appearance, Prime's 30-some-odd appearance, if not more. So obviously he's no stranger. And the one thing about the last one, there's a good and a bad. If you win the last Super Bowl, you get to be the champion for the longest, right? But if you lose,
Yep.
we don't play a competitive Madden game and for about 6 to 8 more weeks. So there's no bounce back. You don't get to go and the draft's on Wednesday. I get to bounce back and play a game. There is none of that. So that's tough.
Yeah. I was thinking about this matchup. It's a matchup of both guys that like to run their plays. They both have a set of plays that they like to run. The big difference is when Prime runs his plays, he's got about 3 or 4 reads. When Grim runs his play, he's got about 1, maybe 2. So I think that's what you're going to see. If Grim can get hit on his plays, he's got a shot, just like he did against KP, and then run the ball. But Prime just has a lot more options, a lot more levels to his game that I think Prime's going to win this game.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Look, Grim is good. If Grim can run his plays and run them successfully, he's good. But this is the playoffs. Yep. This is the Super Bowl. This is the GOAT. When he punches you in the mouth, can you get out of your comfort zone and do something else? If he can, he wins. If he doesn't, it's number 26.
Yeah, and to ZBD's credit, he came back. Grim's not that type of player, so Grim is going to need a good start to this game. And also, again, keep an eye out for Omniscient, the ability that lets Grim see Prime's user and blitz on 3rd and 4th down.
Yeah, Prime's getting the ball first. I mentioned this in the last game against ZBD that I want to kick to Prime. I want to kick to everybody. I want the ball in the second half, but especially against Prime because somehow, some way, he always ends up in a 2-for-1 chance. So Grim's got that going for him, if anything, out the gate.
Yep. Last game we saw with Prime, he was pretty conservative, ran on 1st and 2nd. Do you see that again? He's not doing it to start here, it looks like.
I think he, as much as it might come back to hurt him, I think he makes a statement here. I think he knows what we know, and that I think if he punches Grim in the mouth, he's got the big advantage early. Just as you mentioned it, Richardson in the shotgun, he's going to throw right away. He's got a zig rat on the right side. He's going to hit it. no real defense against that zig, and that's a first down.
Yeah, so probably 99% sure that was a over the top zone. So that's part of the Godfrey factor, and underneath stuff's wide open.
And we got CBD, we got Raider, we got Soda, we got Polly, we got Doink, we got Daz, we got Meats, we got KP, we got the whole crew in here right now.
As we should expect, big game.
And here, Prime's going to use stick and knot on the second play of the game. He's got R1 if he wants him. He does. Just easy money underneath, and a nice gain of about 14 and another first down.
Yep. So much cushion because of over the top. So cover 6, cover 9, first 2 plays, if we can trust that previous play art. And it looks like he played over the top on both of them. Prime's just going to nickel and dime them all day long.
Yeah, you got to be careful, though. Like you mentioned, he can't fall asleep because Godfrey's still over there lurking, and Prime does not forget about him. And Shirley right up the middle, inside zone out of the shotgun there. Short little gain of 2 yards.
So you and I both play Prime pretty well. One of the things that you have to do with him, you have to get him into third downs, and then you have to know what play he wants to run on third down. That's the only way you're going to beat him. So far, Grimm has not gotten him to a third down yet.
Yeah, and here we go. He's got this little Charger sail play. Nice pass rush. Both ends shed. AR takes a big sandwich hit there, 3rd and 11.
Perfect. That was the best case scenario for Grimm, and now you're going to have to watch the backside comeback on this route.
Polly, that was a Coca-Cola. I don't drink at work. We've got Coca-Cola and chocolate milk, all we can drink up here in the booth. So I went with the Coke. Big third. This is where ZBD struggled. He did really well until the third downs, and then Prime just diced him up. As he goes empty here, it's dangerous after those quick sheds on the last play, but he says, forget it. I want that extra receiver. He makes a check to the left. Looks like it was Godfrey, I think.
Parsons.
There's that deep comeback. He loves them. Grimm is on the slot guy, but just left him there. Big hit, 4th and 1. What's he going to do? I think we all know.
He's going for it. I am really shocked that Prime passed up that comeback. It was wide open.
Yeah, Grimm is on that corner.
What's your play clock right now?
What do you mean?
Play clock. What's the number?
Oh, 23. 20, stuck at 23.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I was a little behind you to start, but now we're on.
I'll let you know when we break the huddle here.
Yep.
Just broke the huddle. Richardson in the pistol, trips left. Yep. This looks like a halfback dive.
Run. Yep.
Grimm, press.
Hoping for a inside.
The blocking's just immaculate. Shirley doesn't even get touched until he gains about 20, and he's up to the 21-yard line. That was too easy.
So we wondered whether Grimm would study. I don't think he did, or he didn't study well, because that is a classic Prime short play. Run the trips out of the pistol. If he likes the pass, he'll take it. If he likes the run, he gets it. That was an easy first down.
Yeah, so he goes from 3rd and 15 or so to 1st and 10 in 2 plays, and he's going to go to Shirley up the middle. I think he checked out of that potentially, and Shirley kind of bowling balls around, gains 3.
If you had a chance to watch the last game with Grimm and KP, Grimm did really well inside the red zone. Held KP to field goals, which gave him a chance to win the game. So this is where Grimm's got a chance. Even though he's given up a lot of yards, he can hold him to a field goal. He can win this drive.
Tugs here, Gutta's here. Yes, Prime got the ball. This is the first drive of the game. Prime looking. This is a popular play. This is like that X follow. He makes a really quick read here to Hartwell. Gets a short little gain, but 3rd and 2.
So again, if we're going to trust previous play, Grimm has run quite a bit of match, but I don't think he's keeping match on. So something to keep an eye on. Prime should destroy match pretty well because he has a lot of options and he's patient. But maybe Grimm's just doing some shading under and over.
Yeah, so you think he's shading over the top and turns the match off, huh?
It should now, but now he shouldn't do it because it's in the red zone, but we'll see.
Right, and Prime's going to throw this ball. He's got the drag. Oh, he doesn't have the drag route. Here's the deep comeback, but I don't know if the timing was off or if Richardson was off, but it's incomplete, and it's 4th and 2.
Yeah, I actually think there might have been a little contact with the defensive back that threw off the timing of that. And so, hey, I'm going to give Grimm a win on that drive. He held him to 3.
Yeah, ZBD's probably saying, gosh, if I'd have done that once, I'd be here, but 3-0 for Grimm. I would say that's a win, right? Like for the Commanders. First first play in the first drive in the Super Bowl against the GOAT, and you hold him to 3.
Now, Prime can win 17-14 games. There's no doubt about it. He's very good with the clock management, good with that. But if you're Grimm, that's your best shot. You're not going to win a shootout. So you want a 13, 14, 21 kind of game, and field goals will help him do that. So good start to Grimm. My guess is the first 2 plays are going to be run. Grimm is pretty conservative player.
I was just going to ask you, what's his mentality here? And it sounds like you think he's just going to run and try and maybe shorten this game that way.
Now this formation has that bootleg that I like. I don't know if Grimm will run it, but if he does, nope, he just runs a simple wide zone.
Yeah, that's halfback zone week, and Latu just absolutely. Does he have inside stuff? I'm not sure. I don't know if it matters, but he blew that up immediately.
He does,
okay.
Yeah, and you don't run to the left on Prime. So again, pretty poor scouting there for the first play. Prime doesn't have a great defensive line, but 97 is by far the best player.
Yeah, we got a single back here. Even though we're watching Prime stream, Grimm sees the same thing we're seeing because he has that ability. And oh my God, it's picked! What a pick!
Picked, yeah.
He just telegraphed that read the whole time, huh?
Yeah. Great read from Prime. Prime watched against KP. Grimm likes to hold the ball and then hit that curl route from the running back. And I think he panicked. I think that was a panic throw, and this is a bad start.
Meats calls ball game, which is good because it's 8:07. It's getting too close to his bedtime. As Shirley goes up the middle for 6 there.
Now, that was a bad throw, and definitely Prime's got advantage, but he has to score a touchdown. So Meats is way ahead of the game here. If Grimm can hold him to another field goal, not much damage.
And Shirley up the middle again, untouched till he gets several yards, and in 2 plays he's picked up a first down here. Shirley 5 for 32.
Yeah. Prime goes I formation. It's in the red zone. It's about 95%. It's a run.
It's a popular play. This is that halfback angle. He's got 3 reads here: the angle, the streak, and never mind. Did he check out of that?
Goes to a jet.
And it's Buchanan to the left. Either that or he had the audible screen up. That always catches me off guard. But he did call that play. So he was looking to audible and he didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Interesting call. I don't see Prime run a jet cost too much. Surprised a little bit by that.
Yeah, he ran it early against ZBD, and that caught me off guard too. Shirley with Truz lit up, jukes left. Wow, it tries to juke inside, does somehow somehow gets a first down.
That was a great run, and we can see Prime's not running conservative, so that's something to keep an eye on. And it looked like he was yellow though, so I think Prime's going to run an RPO here.
Now he has Truz, Dan. Is it just R1 chicken wings that can make him fumble, or can hit sticks make him fumble? Oh, he has Tank, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, no, Tank's an ability. X factor is Truz.
Right, but he has Tank, so he can't fumble from a hit stick because I don't think he can get tackled by a hit stick.
Correct. Yeah.
So it's just R1.
He still can get. Yeah, with the strip.
Okay.
But it's pretty rare.
Yeah, Soda did not miss the opportunity to say that he had Tank. Sorry, Soda. Sensitive subject.
Yeah.
As we got Steel Curtain in here, he does say R1 can make him fumble. I thought so because Prime did fumble once in the playoffs with Truz. Sorry if you're listening this back, Prime. As Richardson's in the shotgun, 1st and goal, handoff to Shirley, goes to the left side. Might have been a mistake. He gets tackled, but he does gain a couple of yards there.
Yeah, again, I mean, this is some interesting play calls here. These are 2 big plays coming up here. Grimm won that play, I think, and now Prime's going to come out in a pass formation. If he gets a favorable matchup, he'll run. But Prime's not a dynamic passer inside the red zone. He wants to run the ball.
Yeah, that end zone's the 12th man.
A few RPOs.
He's got to run out here with Shirley, and he really he gains a yard, but it didn't seem like he gained much there. And he's got a 3rd and 4 here on a 3rd and goal.
Yep, I'm going to see either he's going to run some kind of curl action. It could go to an RPO, but I think he's going to want to curl and just kind of sit right at the goal line. If Grimm's smart, he's putting his zone flats and his zone yellows at 5 and having them sit right on that goal line and force Prime to throw the back of the end zone. I don't think he wants to.
I don't think it's a read option out of this formation, but Prime does like to run him down
No.
here, but I don't think it is in this one. Nope, it's that scat play. He doesn't have much. He had circle the whole
He's got
time.
triangle. He had
He's
triangle.
he's
He
got
still has it
square.
in the corner.
He's
What are
out
you
of
waiting
bounds.
for? Wow. Woo. Oh boy. You don't see a mistake like that. He had him wide open several times.
Yeah, he had circle, and then he had multiple routes open at different times.
Oh, they're reviewing it?
They reviewed
Okay.
it, but he's
Okay.
still out.
Okay.
Woods,
So yeah, if he would have stayed in the pocket, he had the curl sitting there, and then as soon as he rolled, he had that drag open maybe at least 3 times and just waited. Very odd. Very odd.
yeah. So like you just said, Meat's called ball game, but Grim makes a stop there, and that's huge. And Woods, let me
Yep.
know. I just turned Dan up a little bit. Let me know if that's better. I think it's his. I don't think it's you. I think it's his old ears and it's just old age. But he couldn't hear you very well.
Yeah, I can turn my volume up a little bit too if that helps him at all. But
Oh, he said perfect, so I think we're good. Um, yeah,
uh,
so big win for Grim. I mean, he's had 2 plays and he's only down 6.
yeah,
I mean, you can't ask for
yep,
much better in a bad way, I guess. As Fox is in the
yeah,
pistol here with Man's going to run like a little power O here. Gets tackled, short gain,
yeah.
2nd and 7.
The one thing about Grimm though, if he cannot get 5-6 yards running, and he gets 3-4, that's going to put him in a lot of third and short situations, and I think Prime's going to get him on that. So he's got to get this run game going. 3 yards is not going to be good enough for Grimm.
Yeah, I know that feeling. As Prime is he's on Winkler here, which Grim knows. We might as well be watching Grim stream because he sees what we see right now.
Yep.
As he's got Pitts. Nope, he doesn't. He goes to the check down to Man. He's probably going to juke.
Good read.
He doesn't. 3rd and 2.
So notice Grimm won't snap the ball until he's confident he knows where that user is. He's going to take full advantage of that omniscient ability. And now this is Grimm's first 3rd and 2. He's got a pistol play that he likes. He's not running that, it looks like. So we'll see what he comes out and do. This doesn't seem like one of his go-to plays. So you might just try to power this.
Yeah, he's in the single back again, which you don't see a lot on 3rd down in this league. And Prime making adjustments. He manned up Kyle Pitts there on the right-hand side.
Yep.
Grim taking his time. And he's going to go to Pitts anyway, and it's knocked out. 4th down. He's going to have to punt this.
That was pretty poor. That was almost a pre-snap read. That's back to the one read and throw it. One's not open. Just not a good play. And now Grimm is in trouble because another field goal now puts him down 2 scores.
Yeah, you made a really good point. That's why you make the big bucks. He really is not snapping the ball until Prime stops. Prime was on 3 or 4 different guys making adjustments, and until he paused and was on a guy for 5 seconds, that's when Grimm snapped it. What an ability. Yep. As this is that drive play, and Prime hits Shirley in the backfield. A little juke and mook there, but a gain of 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Prime is going to be starting to open this up a little bit. I think he wants a touchdown here. He wants to put this game out of reach, and I think you're going to see this a lot of shotgun this drive. I'll say.
Yeah, maybe Prime just says, "Oh, I don't fear his offense at all." So I'm gonna try and put a dagger in this guy.
He's going Godfrey.
Oh no, he had X open, but he waited too long.
Wow. That was he had Godfrey for a touchdown. He didn't pull the trigger, and then he just threw a bad pass. He actually got lucky that didn't get picked.
Yeah, he got very lucky. That was a late read. This is Charger cross. This is a really good play. Watch the tight end here, and if he doesn't like the tight end, he's probably going to go to the crosser in the slot.
Yep, and then he's got the back. Let's see what he does with the backside. Is he going to put him on a comeback?
Yep, nope, he did.
Oh, he's wide open.
Wide open. That's too easy. Big play up to midfield.
Yep. Again, pretty poor scouting by Grimm there. You got to know that play's coming. Anytime you see double, I think it's Y or whatever. Every time you see that play, this is one of those plays Prime loves to run.
Yeah, you got to flap the left side so the IAI covers the tight end, and then you follow that guy.
Yep, and then you got to peel off if he comes with the backside in.
Yep, and that's a 0-1 trap, and that's going to be a holding call. I think it's going to bring back a 9-yard gain.
Yep. Grimm needs a little breaks. He needs some breaks. He didn't get a break on the interception. He got a break here on this holding. Now let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Yeah, these are I mean, these little things add up, right? I mean, now instead of second
Yep.
and one in the, you can call anything. It's first and 19, all the way back at your own 40. He's going to go empty here. Richardson takes a
Yep.
snap, drops back. He's got good protection. He's got a triangle there. He hits
Triangle.
Godfrey, and
Yep.
he gets power slammed up to the 44, second and 4.
Yeah. Here comes probably two runs. If he doesn't get on the third one, he'll run it on the fourth one. If I'm Prime right now, I'm looking at that clock. I want to take this all the way down to the end of the half. I want to kick a field goal, and I will be very happy 9-0, knowing Grimm can't even get a first down.
Yeah, as Shirley up the middle here, bounces off a tackle, gets tackled up at the 38. Gutta says, "What is this defense Grimm is running?"
Who was that? Who got hurt? I missed that. Was that an offensive lineman?
Must have been.
Yeah. So to answer Gutta, he's just scared. He's scared of Godfrey. He's playing super conservative. He's doing a bend but don't break, which again technically is working. He's only given up 6 points, but the problem is right now is Grimm hasn't gotten a first down. He's run what did we figure out, Matt? He's run 5 plays total this half.
Yeah, I think right around
Um,
there, and yeah, it's death by 1,000 cuts if he can't get the offense
yep,
going if he just plays like this.
right.
And
So Prime, yeah, here comes another run.
Richardson with a stretch left. Actually, that was actually defended really well. I don't see stretches defended
Very
that
good.
well very often. And
Yep.
second and 10.
Yeah. Prime's not snapping this ball. He's gonna milk this clock as much as he can. Although I will say this Grimm is the kind of player that I want to give him the ball
I
with
was
a
just
minute
gonna
left
say that.
because I think he's gonna make a mistake.
Yep, I was just gonna
He's not
say
snapping that ball.
he probably wants to kill a little bit of time just to get it in that range where Grimm has to
Yep.
throw and then feel like he can get a pick. I was gonna say the same thing.
Yep. Yeah, there's certain guys that you're just not afraid of their offense, especially in a vertical sense, and Grimm's one of those guys. So, um, yeah, we'll see how aggressive he is here. You might see a lot of check downs, drags.
We've got trips here. Richardson's going to take off with the
Oh,
great
he's gone.
equalizer. Richardson's legs. He
Get down,
takes,
get down.
avoids the hit,
Yep,
gets down. Nice gain for Prime.
yep. Very, very patient. Multiple reads. He had some options that right side of the defensive line just kind of just opened up a huge hole, and Richardson took it. Um, Again, another match formation that he's not running match in. So
120 left on the clock. Prime has no reservations about letting this trickle all the way down to 1 second. He's going to run it right up the middle. He gets a block from the fullback, warps to the left side, gain a 2. Do you think Prime is okay running this all the way down to
yeah,
a matter of
yeah, he
seconds?
is. Yep. I think he has no interest even in trying to score a touchdown. He'll take it if he can get it, but he wants a field goal here. 2 scores, he thinks this game's over.
There's the RPO to Buchanan, and he's going to get a first down. He does take a hit to the knees there on the cut stick, but clock is ticking. Prime's got all 3 timeouts. Or no, he's only got 2 timeouts because of that injury.
Yep.
He's letting it tick. There he calls one. Now what does he do? He's got to go 12 yards for a touchdown. He's got 1 timeout, 23 seconds.
So he's going to run something that has a streak, whether tight end or a slot. Try to hit that seam, and then he's going to have a check down to the running back. And he looks like he added a. Nope, he's going to a run.
Yeah, he checked
He
out
just
of that.
wants a field goal.
He must have seen something he didn't like with that high low dig he had.
Yep.
He's letting this tick down. He can't.
Yep.
He can't snap. He can't
This is
call a
it.
play.
Right.
Is he?
He's going to let it go timeout, and he's going to go up 9-0, realizing he has more points than Grimm's has of total yards, probably. So,
Wow. I will have to bookmark this in my mind as the most conservative I've ever seen Prime. I thought for sure he'd call a timeout with 8 seconds left to take a shot at the end zone, but you're right. He just wants the 3.
yeah. And again, if I'm Prime, I don't hate it because Grimm's done nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. I mean, it is probably the worst first half of offense in a Super Bowl we have ever seen. And again, I get it because Grimm's a very conservative player, but you're not going to win, and you just can't keep punting the ball back and holding field goal. Prime could win this game 15-0 at this point.
Man,
Grim has got to do something to open this up.
it's kind of a slap in the face to Grimm, and the only reason I say that is because Prime would have done that same thing versus me, and it's a slap in the face. But if it was me, I'd be saying I got Prime right where I want him. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not so sure Grimm's thinking that.
no. Grim needs to run a play action off a first down here. He needs to do something that okay. Now he's going empty. Interesting. So he goes from running now to straight empty. All right. I respect it. He's got to do something, and he's trying to do something. So
Yeah, I mean it's
I
already
don't
the
think.
second half. It's only the third time he's had the ball.
Yeah, and if I'm doing my math right, I don't think he has more than like 8 yards of offense. So
No, he's gonna
it's pretty rough.
try and make something happen here. Quick read on the check down to Flowers, who gets absolutely belted. Gain of 7.
I will say, Prime. I don't think Prime handles the empties very well. Um, I don't know. I don't know if Grim can run a full offensive empty, but I like the switch up, and Grim's got to get some yards here. Now he goes back to the tight ends, and
Hey,
he's going to run the ball.
Dan, let me ask you something. If you're Prime, did that play just tell you something? He goes empty and he still instantly throws the ball. Is he just a little gun shy?
Yes, yes, yep, 100%. Prime's all over it. Um,
When in doubt, stretch it
oh, there
out.
we
He
go.
does get the corner there with man, and he gets a first down up to the 44.
Yeah, that wasn't a straight parallel run, which I hate, but it was close to it. He had a few chances to cut up, I think, and he didn't. But hey, not the end of the world there. And Grim just gets a little breather. Um, I guess in his mind, he's got to think if I can get three, I'm back in the game. But we'll see what he does. He goes shotgun here.
Yeah, he's got tight formation here. He's got really good receivers with some
Yep.
rookies, Kyle Pitts, Flowers, and he runs it up the middle into just a plethora of Colts. 1 yard gain.
Yeah. So he waited to see where Prime was, and then he cut back right to where Prime was. um, I don't quite get what's his focus here. But now he goes empty. Is that bunch empty or
He
looks
does
like
have
no, just a bunch.
he does have man split out
All right.
left. Prime making some
Yep.
adjustments. Did something with his
Look for
defensive
this.
tackle.
Look for this seam fade here, the one that he got KP on.
Another quick read on
It's
the
not
little
there.
sit down route there to Vickers, not Flowers. They look the same.
Yep.
And another third down, third and short though, just 4 yards.
Yep. So that's the play he got KP on for a touchdown. He might have actually had it, but he wasn't patient enough to look for it. And 3rd and 4, he's got to get at least 3 yards to go for it. This is a little far from some of the go-to he likes, so we'll see what he runs here. He's got a tray open. He's just. I mean, if I wish I could be in his ear right now just to tell him just take a breath and hold the ball for 2 more seconds because Prime's not getting pressure.
No, he's not. As he's in the trips here, he has another quick play. This might be that angle screen. I think it was.
Oh,
And it's a first down. Pass to man.
wow. So he ran an angle screen. There's only 2 in the game, and that's the bad one. That one doesn't work very often. I am really shocked that he actually ran that one. Um, there's no way Prime would have been ready for that because I wasn't even ready for that one, and it worked. So
Yeah,
hey, he's right on the edge of field goal range, and this is what Grim needs.
probably shouldn't have worked. The AI just ran right by man. He had a clean tackle, no
Yeah,
blocker there. And Prime again cycling through. He does. I don't know if he always does that or if he's trying to throw off the stupid ability that Grimm's O line has. Is he's making some checks, probably due to that. Watch the Prime was on it, but he couldn't get out there, and
yeah,
man is gonna get a first down, and he's up to the 27.
yeah. It's kind of a little cat and mouse game. Like Prime cycles through some players, Grim just sits and waits. Um, And then I think Prime was like, "Nah, he's not going to throw. He's not going to throw it," and then he threw it anyways. Um, hey, Grim's in good spot. As bad as that first half went, he's putting together a nice drive. This is his game, and let's see if he runs that play action. If I was Grim, this is a perfect time to run that play action. He could.
It's not. It's another stretch left.
Nope.
He's going to take it straight outside. When in doubt, stretch
Oh,
it
he's got.
out, and
Yep.
he does get outside with his backup running back
Yep.
there, and that's another first down.
Yep. Very good. So hey, whatever Prime need or Grim needed at halftime, he got his offensive coordinator together and he got his offensive lineman together and say, "Look, guys, we gotta we gotta do something for our defense." And He's putting a good drive together. Field goal here gets him back in it. Touchdown really gets him into it.
Yeah, he's pistol trips here. He's got man back in the backfield. This is actually a very popular running formation as man gets spilled down at the 8-yard line for a gain of 5.
Yep. I don't know if Prime realizes now second down he can blitz him here, and there will be no tell here. So you can't blitz on third and fourth down. You can blitz on second down.
Oh, wait,
We'll see if Prime runs a
does that
blitz.
ability point out blitzers too?
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
on third
you
and
gotta
fourth
be
down.
kidding me!
Yeah.
I didn't even know that, and I thought it was the best ability in the
Yep.
game. Wow.
Yep.
Well,
So now Prime cannot blitz here. So
yeah, what an insane ability that just kind of just
yeah.
came out of nowhere. Now, yeah, it takes a whole play out of Prime's playbook. Grimm's got to be careful though, right? I mean, Prime's made a killing on cover 2 hard flat in his career, and he hasn't called a lot of it. But Grimm's been throwing right into those hard flat zones if they were there.
All right. So tight Y. This is either going to be the halfback angle or the comeback on the right side. So Prime will be ready for both of them. Grimm might check out of it and just run.
It's another screen, and his halfback got caught, and it allows Prime to get there with his
Oh,
user.
he still threw it.
That's too
Wow.
bad for Grimm. 4th and 6 here. He's going to have to kick this.
Yeah, I actually want to give him credit. I think he confused Prime on that. Prime was not ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. I don't think anyone was ready for it out of that formation. That's not a normal screenplay, and Grimm just had unfortunate.
I wish I could go back about 6 months and someone tell me what that screen was, because how did he get blocking long enough to be able to stand there? Even when I throw any screen, it's like I gotta throw it immediately. That was crazy. Maybe Prime used a spy on a D tackle or something and only had 3 rushing. I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think if Prime was probably worried about a quarterback scramble and ran the screen or ran the spot.
Here's Prime coming back out of the gun, says I can get these points back. Throws it to Hawley, who somehow gets out of those tackles and gets a first down.
Grimm's got to be kind of kicking himself there. He almost actually had a pick, and then he should have had a quick stop, and Prime gets a first down. Curious, kind of what you think. Prime's a little annoyed right now that he gave up 3 and let him back in the game. What's Prime's mindset here?
Yeah, I wonder if Prime's maybe kicking himself for being a little conservative now, but he's still in control. Any score puts him up by 2 scores again.
Yeah.
I mean, Grimm really only moved the ball on stretches, so I don't know. I think Prime is okay, but not comfortable. As he runs it up the middle here, gets to the outside where Shirley avoids that tackle, gets caught from behind, 4-yard gain.
So hey, I made a comment about Grimm. I'm going to say about Prime. I think he missed the hole. I think he should have cut that up. I think he would have gotten a much bigger gain than taking that outside. And we might be on record. We got to check with Meat. This might be the fastest Super Bowl ever played. The way that this one is going.
Yeah,
this is insane how fast this game is going.
Yeah, as someone who's been in 2 Super Bowls and usually plays pretty quick, this does seem like it's going faster than mine. As Prime's got the deep comeback if he wants it. He doesn't see it, doesn't want it. Richardson up the middle, takes a hit, holds on, first down.
Yeah. So Prime is about 10 yards away from a field goal. That's probably got to be part of his mindset. The other thing is the clock. So the way Grimm's offense runs, if Prime can get a field goal and give Grimm only 5 minutes to go in the game, Prime's got to feel pretty good.
Floyd, the backup running back, is in. I didn't see a Shirley injury. I wonder if he's just yellow. Oh, he did get hurt, and he is out for the game.
He's out.
What does that change for Prime?
It's pretty big. Nothing at this moment, but it could change late in the game if Prime has to run the clock out. So I think Prime's focus right now is just get a field goal in this drive. But that's pretty big.
He's in the trips. He's got a instant shed there. He's going to have to throw this ball away. There's nothing open, and he wisely does. 3rd and 7.
Yep. Yeah, this is a pretty big play of the game right here for Grimm. Prime can't go for it if he doesn't get 4 yards. He can't kick a field goal. Prime's circling through a lot of plays. He's not feeling super confident right now. He's taking a look probably at I wonder what he's looking at. His 3rd down back. Okay, he wants to make sure he gets his best 3rd down back he has, and I don't know even who that is.
I don't think he does either. He's cycling through a couple of them there.
They look about the same. So, um, man, if I'm Prime, I might even look for kind of the kill shot with Godfrey right here. This is a great time to
Yeah, Prime hasn't
set
had a whole
Grim
lot
up
of
here.
he hasn't had a lot of success downfield. That one crosser he had out of that
No,
Chargers crossplay, but most of it's been underneath. He's been a little gun shy with running with Richardson. He's going to
looks
pass
like a
here
cover
though,
two.
and he's got the
Cover
zig,
two.
and he's free. Sullivan up the sideline. He's out of bounds. First down.
So that was that okay cover. That was a cover six, and that's got to be frustrating for Grimm if that is accurate. Again, we don't know if that previous play is accurate, but he had a flat on that read, and it didn't even play it. So that's got to be a little frustrating.
That's tough. He had Micah Parsons about 1 inch from disrupting that play too. He got in there
Yeah.
quick with that speed and that block shed he has. As we go to the fourth quarter, a score I'll be honest, Dan, I didn't quite see it coming. 9-3 Colts.
So have you noticed has Prime put conservative on? Does he trust this running back?
If he
I don't think
if he
has.
did, I didn't see it. I might have been looking at chat because Smokey's
Right.
making some jokes in there. He said cycle-ending injury to Shirley, which is
Yeah.
technically true.
Yeah, not really that funny of a joke. That's like see you next year on New Year's Eve. Good try there, Smokey.
Floyd up the middle to the left-hand side, gain of 7.
Yeah. So again, if I'm Prime, I'm on conservative right now because I just want a field goal. The way that this drive's going, like I said, Grimm's not going to get the ball back for like 5 minutes, even if he holds him here. So,
Prime with a stretch, but it gets
yeah,
blown up there. Now, if you're Grimm, are you taking a chance here? Is he going to sell out, play underneath, blitz, something, not just let
no,
him get an easy 5?
no. He smartly blitzed on that one because Prime was in I form. Prime and shotgun. He needs to again. Looks like he's a cover
Oh,
two or a cover six. This is a comeback on
this
the
is
right
that
side.
slot cross, right? You like this play, and there it is, too
Yeah,
easy.
yeah,
Hawley gets absolutely belted. Prime's lucky he held on. First down, Colts.
yeah. Maybe that will scare him to conservative if he's not on it because I'm not letting Grimm just tee off on my guys like that.
Yeah, he might have switched. I did not see it. If anyone in the chat saw it, I was looking at chat just a minute ago when the injury happened. But here we go. We got trips, or no, not trips left. We got pistol with 2 wide receivers to the left. Looks like a run with Floyd up the middle. It's a blitz by Grimm. Guy doesn't get home, but the corner makes a really nice play.
Yeah.
2nd and 12. Looks like Grimm is selling out under center.
He is, yeah. Anytime a pistol or run or under center, there's a blitz there, which isn't bad. Again, this is fourth quarter. You need the ball back, and Prime's been nickel and diming you. But
This is
here
an
comes
RPO.
an RPO.
Stretch RPO. Grimm was on the corner, and maybe Prime said, I'm not going to throw it. He would have had it. Floyd takes another big hit, 3rd and 1.
Oh, now his backup is yellow.
Yep, he did notice that. He's gonna go to the.
Okay.
Looks like he's got 2 more halfbacks.
Yep. He's got to put this on conservative. He's just not. He's making a mistake if he isn't. So
He looked like he picked a pass play. I didn't see a run play on there unless he checks out of it. Do you like him passing here? He's gonna do it.
it's a blitz.
It's a blitz, and he gets sacked. Richardson does hold on.
Yep.
A 4th and 11. Prime can get his 3, assuming Grimm doesn't block it, which he can do.
Yep. And no, I don't know if he has. No, that was ZBD that blocked one.
Oh, he moves the gunner out, or
Grimm chooses not to.
Yep, he moves the linebacker out of the way. Says, "Hey, I'm not going to block you." Now, again, that was another under center, and another man all-out blitz from Grimm. Is Prime making note of this? He doesn't seem to be adjusting.
Yeah, he actually Grimm played that really well because he used the zig, which again is a go-to for Prime. I don't know if Prime's so focused on the clock and the score that he's not looking to see what Grimm is doing because again, 9 points, 4 minutes to go. Grimm's offense. I think Prime's feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked not to see.
Yeah,
go ahead. I was kind of shocked not to see him run the ball there with only needing 1 yard for a first down and killing more clock.
Yeah.
Ratio-wise, he should be fine.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think Grimm only has like 60 yards of offense. So,
and there's another just check down. He's not even looking beyond the front 7 there, and it's a gain of 4, and the clock keeps moving.
Yeah, the only way Grimm's going to win this game is going to be some kind of fluky deep ball, almost kind of not Hail Mary ish, but kind of chuck and pray because his offense is just so anemic right now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not one to talk, but boy, this looks awfully familiar. He's in the trips
Yeah,
here, and he's another immediate pass that just the timing was bad, turned man around, and he dropped it.
and he had the slots seam, and he just not being patient enough, and not looking anywhere beyond 3-4 yards every pass play.
No, I mean, you'd think with Kyle Pitts and all these guys that he has, on a trips look where you can get those seams, he's not even looking as it. There were three guys around man. If he would have caught that, it wouldn't have been anything. He's in the
Yeah,
single back this time. Prime moving his users around here a little bit. He settled on one, so Grimm will snap it here in a second. He does. And he's got the zig, and he throws it, and it's going to be short, though, and it's going to be 4th and 2. He's allowed to go for this, and I assume that he will.
yeah. Well, the good news for Grimm, it's 2 yards, which that's pretty much his range right now. Because if it was 4 or 5 yards, I don't think he'd get a first down.
Yep, here he is. He's going to go for it. This might be our ball game. It's not mathematically over if he doesn't get it, but the GOAT just usually
Yeah,
doesn't screw those up. He's going to be in the trips nasty formation. Prime cycling through his guys again. I don't know if he's making adjustments or if he's trying to fool the ability. He settles on
yeah.
Carter. Fox drops back. He's got the smoke screen, and Prime read him like a book.
Ooh.
Carter gets the pick. If he can get around his lineman, he's gone. He's gone. 20, 15, 10, 5, ball game.
And Meats can officially say GG because that was about it. And man, again, I mean, hey, you and I both been in these games. We've won them, we've lost them. We've not played our best, but I'm really curious. As we get a chance to hopefully talk to Grimm afterwards, did he see something that he could take advantage of the short game, or is this just how he plays, or was he feeling the nerves
Yeah,
because his offense has just been bad.
might be a little nervous. Prime going for the kill shot. He gets it. It's now a 3-score game with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left.
So Prime did have conservative on. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not see
He
that.
just took it off. He just took it
Okay,
off.
smart.
Yep. Which I don't know why he took it off, but he just did.
Stay tuned. If you're able to, after this, Dan and I will drop the call. We will then call both competitors, and should both competitors answer, we will ask them some questions. I certainly think we've got some dialed up, Dan, especially for Grimm.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, hey, nothing worse than getting on a call after losing a Super Bowl, and respect if he does. We're not going to be hard on him, but just a few questions just to kind of see where his mindset was, see if he saw something maybe we didn't. But being armchair quarterbacks, you and I both are kind of noticing the same things here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. As Prime switch sticks to the deep route, his defensive tackle gets the shed, and he gets the sack. Yeah, I mean, you go into these games, you think you've got the game plan that's going to do it, and then your game plan doesn't work. We've all been there. You're like, I guess I don't know what to
Yep.
do.
Yeah. Yeah, and why Prime is part of who Prime is he can do a lot of different things, and some of these guys that have gotten there for the first time or don't get to these stages, they've got a few things they can do, and when that's taken away, they don't know what to do.
Nice little drag route to Dickerson, I believe his first catch. Again, Prime's going to let him go underneath all day long, right, Dan?
Yep. Yep.
2:15 left.
Yeah. Yeah. There's zero. Like, we don't have percentages. Okay, we don't have the prime percentages, but if there is a prime percentage, it's 100% right now because Grimm cannot. He can't get 3 scores.
No,
It's just
he might not be
impossible.
able to get one. As we're looking at 4th and 5
Yep.
here, this is literally the game. If he doesn't get this, it is literally over. There's no suspense left. He needs to call his best
Yeah.
play and get these 5 yards to at least give himself a little bit of a hope.
Yeah.
I mean, this is tough. I mean, trust me, being in the AFC, we see this kind of performances day in and day out. It's different. It's a beast. And Prime, people are going to probably say Prime didn't play great, but he played how he had to, how he needed to.
Oh yeah. I don't think Prime played bad. Um, I think Grimm took away the deep shot and forced Prime to play underneath, and he did. And again, let's give Grimm credit. He got first down there. But and he played great defense. So yeah, I mean, it just Grim forced Prime to play a certain way, and Prime had no problem doing it.
Yep,
Um,
and the greats like you and like Prime, you guys, if somebody takes away what you like to do, you're just going to adjust to what they've now given you.
yep,
And Prime did an excellent job. He didn't
yep,
score 30, 40, 50 points. He didn't have the Godfrey bomb, but he played an excellent game as he gets stuck on Bullocks there, and
yep.
it's going to be a seam to Vickers' most life that Grim has shown all game. He's going to hurry up here. He's got trips to the left. Prime's going to be on an actual user this time. He runs the ball, which weird for me to say that's an odd call, but it was. Does hurry up again. I'm not sure the point there unless he was worried about ratio, but I think he's
You
fine.
might have been limited on play calls. I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of odd.
Tries it again. He gets picked by Smith. I expect Smith just to go down here if he can. He
Yeah.
tries to shimmy. And with 112 left, I think we might
So,
see a gentleman's agreement here.
hey, this was, if my math is right, I think this is the sixth AFC championship this cycle. Is that correct?
What is this our 10th season?
Ninth season, I think, right?
So I think it's 5-4, right? Because you have Woods, you have
No, no. I think
yeah, I
you
think
have one. Prime has three. Me and
yep,
QP have one. So
yep.
that's six
So
to three.
six for the AFC, or three for the NFC, two by the same guy.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think we can put to rest if there's any doubt about AFC NFC dominance this cycle.
Yeah, that was already put to bed by me, but yeah, if anybody still had that in their mind, um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean this, and the thing is this is just how AFC games go right here. But hats off to Grim, great season. You got to win. There's no
Yep.
such thing as an easy game in the SML, and to be able to get to the playoffs and then get through the playoffs, hats off to him. And for
Yep.
Prime, it's number 26. It officially puts him as the only player to win 3 Simbardis this cycle.
Yeah. Congratulations, Prime. Well played. You deserved it. You went through some good competition, went through some tough teams, and hats off to you, man.
Yeah, Prime could very well not be here. I mean, AJ had him on the ropes. ZBD had him on the
Yep.
ropes. He survived, and he just executed well in the Super Bowl. Okay, guys, we will put the overlay back up, and I'm going to drop Dan, and I'm going to call him back, and we'll get these two competitors on here. All right. Phone call is made. I hear Prime. Do we have Grim on here? And do we have Dan?
I am here.
All right, Grim is here. Do we have Dan? I haven't heard Dan, but I'll let Dan get in here. He's normal total access stuff. He's usually a little late. Great game, guys. Hats off. Grim, thanks for joining us. Trust me, I have lost Super Bowl before. It's not easy to come on and do this call, so we appreciate you being here. We'll just start off before we ask you any questions. What are your overall thoughts on the game?
So yeah, first, congratulations to Prime. I mean, he played a great game. I mean, I knew what I was heading into before this contest ever started. I never expected this to be easy. I think there wasn't anything that really surprised me. I mean, I knew he was going to play good defense. I knew he was going to come out and be firing on offense. I think the first time I ever played him, he had like 100% completion rating on me. A lot of times there's what you're expecting and what you're prepared for, but it's one thing to know what's coming. It's another thing to stop it. And that's where he's excelled pretty much his entire career is execution. So hats off to him. He won today.
Yeah, trust me.
You got me here, Matt.
Yep, I got you now. Yeah, Grim,
Awesome.
I agree. Prime, I swear I know what he's going to do every single time I play him, but he just out executes me. I'll let Dan ask a question here in a second, but I'm going to take the first one. Your offense. What was your game plan going in? You really struggled at first. Looks like you were purely looking underneath, not letting the deep routes develop. Was that your plan, or did you just see something that made you change to that plan?
I think my plan was to take what was given to me. There was a couple of times where I think on the first interception, the play that preceded it, Latu just blew up my left tackle. So I was behind the sticks. And twice it caught me. Once on the first interception where Prime had a great lurk, but it was a crossing route with Pitts and Dickerson going underneath, and they got hung up on one another. So I was expecting to be able to lob that with space to my speedy receiver for a sizable chunk, maybe get back to third and manageable. Instead, Prime lurked it. The other time was when I was in the red zone on that screen where, I mean, and that happens sometimes with screens, honestly. Sometimes they get hung up on the OL. And I actually thought Prime was going to have another interception because it was all I could do to get that ball off as he was shooting after the running back like a speeding bullet. So, there was a couple of things that were unfortunate. The offense, I couldn't get the run game going. It is what it is. He's a great defender.
Absolutely. Dan, what do you got for Grim?
Yeah, Grim, I just want to say, hey, we've all kind of been there in this group here, where you lose, you don't play your best, or you wish you could have done things different. I want you to know, hey, at least only 30% of maybe SML players this year made it to a Super Bowl. So anyone gives you a hard time, don't worry about them. Okay, they're just sore losers from the stands. My one question for you though is, it looked like you played really good defense. When it was 9-0 at halftime, what was your mentality? What were you thinking? You hadn't done much offense. Your defense was playing good. Did you still think you had a shot?
Yeah, absolutely. At halftime, I mean, the little halftime pep talk to myself was basically, we're getting the ball back, right? We can go down the field, get a touchdown. This is, 2-point game if I could manage that. But, like I said, I ran into some major obstacles. Prime's a great defender. I mean, I do feel pretty good that I believe offensively he didn't score a touchdown today. He kicked my ass defensively, but I
Yeah,
was at least able to execute one half of the football, but I got shut down so bad on the other half, right? We saw the
yeah,
outcome.
Yeah. All right.
yeah.
Well,
I think your defense was great. So
yeah,
again, keep your head high, Grim.
yeah, you kept Godfrey in front of you. That's something I was not able to do. So, again, Grim, congratulations on the great season. You made it to the Super Bowl, like Dan said. Not a lot of guys can say that. So, hats off to you. Thanks for joining us. Not easy and not required. So, we appreciate you coming on. And now we'll bring in the winner, the GOAT, the 26-time champ, Prime.
Hey, thank you. And Graham, by the way, I just want to say thank you for being so classy, whether you stay or not. I appreciate that. And you played a heck of a game, especially defensively. Not scoring a touchdown in a Super Bowl offensively typically doesn't result in a win. So hats off to you.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations. And for what it's worth, on that lurk that you had at the end, I screamed out, "Goddamn goat," because you fucking got me. You were on me today.
I appreciate it. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
I've thrown a few of those. So, Prime, just before we ask you some questions, we got a couple here. What are your overall thoughts on that game?
Man, it feels good. 26. I told myself, well, I told my wife we were walking the dog beforehand, and I was like, dude, I cannot lose this game. We got a 1 month break between Maddens. I cannot lose the Super Bowl with this long of a break. It'll eat at my soul. So I had to win any way possible. I didn't know if again, I didn't expect to not win, or I didn't expect to win by not scoring a touchdown, but here we are, and it feels good. 26 feels good.
Dan, go ahead. Ask Prime your question.
Yeah. So my question comes right at second quarter. You're up 6-0. You're driving with under 2 minutes to go. You went super conservative. Was that because at that point you were convinced Grim was never going to score on you, and all you needed was to be up by two scores, or was there another reason why you were super conservative?
Good question. Two reasons. I think, and you've watched me play in the playoffs long enough, where my playoff games, I don't typically blow people out, but I'm in control. It's I'm not a knockout artist typically. Maybe late I'll get a pick six or something, but I don't just dominate. So I felt comfortable with the two-score lead. And second of all, honestly, Dan, you know it as good as I do. I lost to you in the playoffs last season because I mismanaged the clock, and I wanted to go into halftime with momentum up two scores. And I knew at that point, if I was up two scores, all I had to do was match Grimm's points to
Yeah.
keep them away from me. So I was thinking about the kind of clock management I had, last playoff round. And
Yeah.
also another thing was, regular season I probably throw that, but it's Super Bowl, so
Yeah.
got a little nervous.
Yeah, Prime. It's the oddest game I've ever seen you play. I mean, you adjusted really well. Was that kind of your game plan going in? Did you think that you could just stop Grimm's offense, or did you just start to realize after the first couple of drives that hey, if I kick field goals, I'm okay? Was that your plan, or did you have to just pivot to that?
I knew I was confident on my defense, believe it or not. That I So Graham plays a style similar to what Sunday played back in the day, where it's a lot of seams down the field when he sees it. And I can say this now that the cycle's over. I'm not exposing Graham, but if he sees a cover three shell, the inside seam is one of his first looks, and then he has a crosser over the middle, and then typically a halfback on a curl route. I drew it up on a notepad to my wife before the game, and I was like, I'm gonna get an interception on this. And his first pass of the game, I got an interception. So I felt confident defensively. I did not expect to not be able to have to score a touchdown all day, but it's just how the game is going, and you have to be able to adjust to the game flow if you're going to win these games. I'm surprised again. I couldn't cash in the red zone. I don't know. Was I being too conservative? Was I missing reads there, or what happened in those first two drives? What did you guys see?
I think Grimm's defense just played well. He got the right sheds. He made the right tackles. You definitely missed a touchdown on that one that you rolled out to the right and you
Yeah,
waited
Yeah,
too
you had
long.
multiple
yeah,
touchdowns.
You had
that
multiple
really,
guys open. That was
really good.
probably one of your worst
Yeah,
moments in the game.
yeah,
But outside of that, I think Grimm's defense just played well in the red zone.
yeah. No, I was mad at myself that play. I paused it and challenged it out of desperation. But
Yeah, yeah.
No, you played
Yeah,
great though.
yeah,
thanks.
yeah. Well, I don't know about great. We'll give you good. Um, I guess looking at your cycle here. I mean, we'll have more time in between the cycles here, but obviously 3-0 feels great to win all three Super Bowls. Did you still feel like you left some out there though that you should have won?
Yeah, I think it's a great cycle. Probably my best one in recent memory. When you say, I don't know, in terms of Lombardi count and playoff performances, but I had that onside kick game against Bomber, the last playoff game me and
Yeah.
you played. Um, but overall, I mean, listen, you could drive yourself nuts over that. I think at this, I had the most Lombardies of the cycle, and I finished strong. And me being myself, I'm annoyed at maybe I could have got 4 or 5, but we'll take three. We'll take three.
Yeah, yeah, it's good cycle. I guess we'll let you be the cycle champ for this cycle and make you
Yeah, I
feel good.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks for your blessing.
yeah. Even I can't spin something to say you weren't the cycle champ. So
That's impressive.
yeah.
All right, Dan, you got anything else for the 26-time champ?
No, again, just surgical work. You do what the vets do and the champs do. Again, Grim, keep getting back there. The more times you get there, the better you'll kind of get to adjust. I think you might kick yourself to think I should have ran a play action or two early on. That might have helped. But hey, these are all learning opportunities, and it's tough to beat the goat. So, congratulations, Prime. Enjoy it, and we'll be right back in it before you know it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
it'll become quick.
I got one more question for Prime. Hey, congratulations! Epic win. You get to celebrate it for 6 to 8 weeks. But when's the team draft?
Oh, actually, I've been working on the schedule. Stay tuned. There's going to be some content. I'm going to take a day or two off, and I'm going to have my championship parade with a bunch of AI, and then we'll get to announcing some stuff.
All right. Well, Prime, you're the champ. You're the commish. This is your league. This is the last competitive Madden game of SML for Madden 25. What do you have to say to sign us off here?
Hey, Matt, Dan, Grim. Grim, great game. Dan, Matt, appreciate you taking the time. Everybody who commentated in the playoffs. And we had a very strong last season. Sometimes last seasons just end up with a bunch of forced wins, and that wasn't the case for us. Good cycle overall. I'm excited for what Madden 26 is going to bring. We don't just die in the offseason, though. We have the top 10 players of the cycle. We have the SML Owners Hall of Fame. We might do an SML Pro Bowl Skills Challenge. So we got some fun stuff coming up. Stay tuned. I really appreciate you guys all who made this cycle strong, and we're going to recharge for a day or two, and I've got some plans for a fun off season.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. And from Super Bowl 74, have a great night.